I see you, but you can't see me. Man, you're really bad at hide and seek.
You say that now. You say that now.
It's really bad at hide and seek.
Oh, shit.
Never mind, it's really good at hide and seek.
What just happened? Please tell me nobody kissed me.
Go. Sinking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the No Questions Asked podcast.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to leave that in. I'm David, also known as Entropic Void.
I'm Corey Jeter, a.k.a. Penguin Guy. And this is Timothy Thomas Twatterstein II. No, there's not a specific reason I introduced you last.
Anyways, forgetting the psychopath in the room.
What? You don't talk to penguins?
I don't talk to those penguins.
Okay, that's not... It's not racism. It's kind of just stereotyping or animalism, if you will.
Oh my god.
What?
Yes, this is happening. He's really talking to a penguin on the podcast. Everybody, you finally done it.
They've done what?
I can't say much. We talked to the penguin on the first podcast. We're horrible people.
Yeah, you did. See, you are... Well, no, you're not technically a person, but yeah, you're kind of.
Anyways, so on today's headlines, in case you're wondering, we have RTX. Feel like Vanna White.
I agree. That was a very fun thing.
And toilet paper.
Yes.
And
no, I don't know the story.
we
behind
left the
toilet
other one
paper.
blank because we're not exactly sure what we're going to do with it.
Banana splits.
All right, so how do you want to start this, buddy?
Mom.
Oh, my God. We need a rule that is no food on the podcast.
But we make food for the podcast.
Shut up.
You asked.
This is going to turn into the KFC podcast all over again.
Oh, God.
It's going to be an hour of us eating chicken.
I mean, there are worse things we could be doing for an hour.
You're right.
No, we're not doing that again, Timothy.
You get the skis, I'll get the jets.
Wait. Which jets?
You let me worry about that.
All right, then. I know which ones it's probably going to be.
Anyways, so,
Yo.
RTX.
Yeah, RTX. RTX was a lot of fun. RTX. It's a wonderful time of year. It's that fabulous time, and yeah, RTX, and motherfucking metal detectors. Drinking the problem away will not help it.
Hang on, I need another drink.
Metal detectors, lines, metal detectors.
Welcome to Line Land. The ride, line, is now seating.
Seating? No, you stand in that bitch. You're not allowed to sit. The fire marshal said so.
Yeah, okay. So,
Nugget.
I will give it credit. I enjoyed the panels that I went to for RTX. I especially enjoyed Ask the CEO. It was one of my favorite panels. Love Matt Hullum. He's a great guy.
Yeah, you talked about that one a lot on the way back.
Yeah, because Matt Hullum's a great guy.
No, I don't argue that at all.
Anyways, but yeah, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess.
Well,
I think mainly what it was is that the floor felt lacking.
a little.
And the stuff
In comparison to last year, yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
And when we say that it was a hot mess, for some people it wasn't so much that. It may have been their it may have been a great go for you guys. And if so, keep going back next year. Maybe they'll correct things.
When I said no, I mean like no, don't don't like not go. Because I love RTX personally.
Keep going back because it gets
We
better.
don't mean to discourage you.
We
at all.
We came from my first year things. I think some of the Guardians said that it was one of the best RTXs they ever put on. It was it was like the pinnacle
It really
of like
was.
organizational structure and stuff like that. So I can't
really was.
I can't say anything. But
Last year was freaking amazing.
the floor design was
This
year was
well, really the only problem I had with the floor design this year is they were lacking the couple of big booths like they had in the past. Like they were missing the Twitch booth this year. They were missing a game demo booth this year for like a new game premiering.
Yeah,
Last year they had three games premiering at RTX. Plus they had the Twitch booth.
Yeah, they had the Undersea Odyssey last year.
Undersea Odyssey.
Layers of Fear actually had like
Layers
a full
of-
booth. This year, the people that did Layers of Fear
had
they-
a full demo booth.
yeah, this year the people that did Layers of Fear got a booth, and it was for a
They got
game called Observer. But they got a booth like
They got a corner booth off in the back area for some reason.
it's maybe half the size of our recording studio here.
Yeah.
Which
You
is
say studio.
really fucking small.
You say studio. Try my extra bedroom or / game room.
Yeah, it's really
The
small.
speakers up there. I have a surround sound system
Yeah,
in here
it's really small.
that somebody left at a rental
And
house.
it felt weird because like only 2 people could play at a time.
Yeah.
Whereas last year, like they had multiple games.
Yeah, you had
games running. You could sit 4 or 5.
4 to 5 people playing. They were missing a DX racer this year. They were missing.
They missed DX Racers. I like the fact that they had the green screen.
Yeah, they had the
web round
green
stuff.
screen.
That was pretty cool. That was a
Yeah.
good choice. Unfortunately, for the streaming, like they only had 2 things for streaming there that I saw. That was Lightstream and that was the web round stuff. And like they didn't have a Twitch booth or anything like that. Like I mean, Alienware showed up, but good luck getting in there.
Razer also had a booth this year.
Razer, I went to the Razer booth.
The Razer booth looked really nice. I
But-
didn't have an opportunity to go.
But that wasn't an exclusive thing for RTX. Like that's a tour. They're
Yeah, that's
going
true.
on tour to different places with
True.
that. So
well, so is the Alienware. So is the Alienware trailer that they had in there. It's doing the same thing.
yeah, it felt weird though.
I
Like-
mean, go ahead.
I mean, when, you're gonna choke on the chicken
up.
nugget, and I'm gonna laugh. Anyways, but it felt like there was a lot of stalls that just sold shitty little mystery boxes, and nothing that sold anything of substance, aside from like Ray's booth, the RT store, and like a couple of bigger booths. Like I think
They
the
had,
Skybound Games
Skybound Games, yeah.
and the Level Up Dice
Level
people.
Up Dice, yes.
and
That was a nice booth.
that was a nice
They had
booth.
some really
Yeah.
nice looking dice.
But that was about like the only thing that I could see for like people that
Yeah.
were selling things that were of substance for the community and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
a lot of it was mystery boxes and stuff like that, which is it's nice to have some of those, but
Oh, Ultra Sabers. We cannot
Yes,
forget Ultra
Ultra
Sabers.
Sabers.
That was probably the best addition. Like I think had 2016's RTX had an Ultra Sabers booth, it would have been the best RTX ever,
yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, and here's the thing: it's like all of the booths felt cramped and just kind of smushed together.
Well, I mean,
Use the space wasn't done very well.
I mean the booths normally feel smushed and cramped simply because you've got excuse me, somewhere around we had what 70,000 people this year
Yeah, but
going in and out the convention center constantly. Well, as they could through the metal detectors. That was a little bit of a
fucking
slowdown.
metal detectors.
But yeah, you gotta love those new surprise Sydney ordinances, right?
City, not Sydney.
Same thing.
Australia didn't make that ordinance.
Are you sure?
No, I'm pretty
Because
sure
that's where all the prisoners went at one point in time.
yeah, but they self-governed and became a country, dude.
I can't help that.
Anyways, point is that city ordinances now installed because some asshole threatened the fucking airport with a bomb.
Which turned out to be a package of paper towels.
And now we had metal detectors at RTX, which was a blast on Friday. I think I stood in line for 2 hours just to get on the floor.
I stood in line
And
for...
that was after 8 a.m. I got in line at like 2 that afternoon. I didn't get on the floor until 4.
I got on the floor that morning with a VIP pass, but it still took me about an hour. I can't help it. I'm loved.
You guys need to get some media passes so that we can help cover the shit for you guys.
Yeah, right.
Please.
Media pass.
It'd be great. Like, I'd have use of the media room. Like, I could upload shit to YouTube faster.
But
I wouldn't have to use Twitter all the time.
Here's the downside to the media pass. It does not grant you access to, like, you know how they had the escape room this year and so forth. It does not grant you access to that.
Yeah.
It only grants you access to the panel and the floor.
Well, only one of us needs room for that, and like that, I'm covering the panels and the floor.
Not true. Okay.
That's what I want to cover.
I always like trying to do the extra thing because it's always just a
I don't
once a
mind
year
doing the
thing.
extra thing, but like I would be like, here's all my gear. I'm not recording this at all,
Yeah. But then you have to stand in line with the plebeians.
and that's fine.
I mean, other RTX goers.
do that on the first day when the line is do it on the first day when the line is super
Yeah.
short. And that was
But
the thing.
wait. Now that you're telling everyone that do it on the first day because the line will be super short, now everybody's going to want to do it on the first day because they'll think the line is super short, and they'll actually make the first day the longest day, and then the rest of the days will actually be super short because everybody tried to do it on the first day
Exactly.
and then got discouraged.
Exactly.
How about this? Don't do the extra thing at RTX because I really want to do it.
You're talking about, you're just going to get a VIP pass again. It's for people like us that, can't get them.
I'm sorry. Would
Yeah.
you like a cookie? I have Thin Mints.
Oh, Thin Mints. Such a good joke. But what was enough of the bad things about RTX? What did they do right?
Oh, you want an answer from that?
Well, I was hoping there would be one. Yeah.
They brought in Ultra Sabers. They brought in Razer. They brought in Alienware. They gave Ray his own booth. They did introduce some new panels this year. The panels I wanted to go to were fairly easy to get into. Don't do Ruby.
Why would you ever do Ruby? Never do the Ruby panel. It's a trap.
The show is awesome. The panel
is a trap.
The panel is like you and half of the convention trying to fit in one room.
The panel is a trap. And here's the crazy thing. It's you and half of the convention every time they have the panel, and they have it like 3 times.
They have it twice every year.
Either way. It's the same panel twice, and it's still half the convention. You want to know why? Because half of the people that have gone to it already before are going to it again.
Yep.
Because they think they're going to glean something new.
Yes. No, not really. And then even if you think you would, everything's recorded and streamed to Twitch.
Yeah, you could just watch the panel on Twitch. Watch it on Twitch!
Yeah. Or somebody will have it posted to YouTube here shortly. One of the two. But
don't look at us. We're good people.
Another positive thing was they got more metal detectors.
They did get more metal detectors. I don't know where they got more metal detectors from, but God bless Matt Hullum for getting more metal detectors.
Right. Oh, yeah, that was a good thing, too. They moved the chainsaw. Sorry, he gave a good point. The chainsaw carving got moved outside in the park.
Yeah, less toxic fumes. That's a good idea.
That made a lot more room and it cleared up a lot of space inside the convention center.
Yeah.
Because I remember in past, it just becomes this huge swarming mob around that booth.
it was really bad last year where they
The year before, you know that huge open space they had?
Yeah.
That's where they did it the year before. So you had like this huge mob around it.
Wow, you couldn't see anything.
Yeah, exactly. I actually had to put somebody on my shoulders in order to be able to see anything. Yeah. They didn't have they still did center stage. I love the center stage events, but they didn't have nearly as much attractive things on center stage. They had more like little tournaments and stuff for it, which is great.
I felt like center stage was smaller this year.
It was a little bit smaller this year than it was in the past, but what I was really hoping for center stage was they would do more
with it.
Well, not necessarily more with it, but they would do more of the bigger shows, or they would bring back a show, like they could bring a how-to back just for a random episode there.
In center stage, yeah,
yeah, because that would be a big attractor. You'd get a lot of people to vacate some panels for that, and you get a lot of people off the floor and over in that vicinity.
I know it sounds bad that we're talking about like dragging people out of panels and things like that,
but you have to. Here's my thing with conventions. You have to plan them in such a way that you drag enough people out of an area so that
you get equal disbursement amongst areas.
I hate to say it, but you have to make your guests choose where they're going to go. That's why
it sucks as a convention goer, but trust me, it's us.
That's why you end up stacking multiple things at the same time that people want to go to.
Yeah.
Such, for example, they like to stack Ruby with Achievement Hunter.
I think they had Red versus Blue too in that block.
They'll have those three things stacked on each other pretty close. They'll be slightly separated, but it'll be like, okay, so you can
They'll only be separated by an hour. You won't have time to get to it. Like the line will be capped.
Yeah, because you can go like the first 10 minutes of Achievement Hunter, then you got to get out of line so you can make it to Red versus Blue. Whereas for Ruby, you needed to be there that morning. But yeah.
You need to be in the unofficial line for the line of 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 the hopper of the line.
Right.
And that's an understatement.
No. Oh, God, no. Not for Ruby panels. God. Hey, chicken nugget.
Yeah. But I think what werewolves capped almost
2 hours before.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I thought it was like 2.5 hours before they went on.
No, it was 2 hours before they capped it.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
That's when they capped it for VIPs anyway. Was 2 hours before.
They normally don't ever let people line up 2 hours before for stuff.
They had a line going all the way around the JW Marriott.
Yeah, I know most of my
that was one of those that I really
I don't know why
wanted
they
to make
didn't put
it
it
to.
in Ballroom D again. Like that room is freaking huge in the convention center.
I think it's because it's easier. Well, it's more expensive for them to do after dark things in the convention center. No, you're thinking about when they did it in the Marriott.
No. I'm thinking about last year in 2016. Werewolves was the last panel of Friday.
I don't think so.
Yes, it went. It was the last.
I'm
panel
not arguing
before
it was the
they
last
closed
panel,
everything.
but I think it was in.
No, and it was in the Austin Convention Center in Ballroom D.
Are you sure?
100%. Yeah, it was in the Austin Convention Center in Ballroom D last year.
Let me see if I can look this up right here.
Oh, yeah, he's going to fact check me on this shit.
I can just kind of do a little glancy glance, and you may.
You got what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do aside from?
You can just shut the hell up, sir. I don't know if you can hear his sass over there, but
Play him off, Johnny. Oh my God. So yeah, apparently we've got to take time to Google this.
uh-huh.
We need a side cop.
Right.
It's a wonder why we don't do this live.
Right. And you wonder why. All
That's
right.
a good chicken nugget.
Let's see. Because that was the one with Game Grumps. Let's see.
Game
I'm
Grumps
trying
was
to
also
look
in there.
here. Yeah, Game Grumps was there last year. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at times. Convention ended at 6 p.m. That's when they closed the convention hall.
It may have been Saturday. I could have been wrong. But Werewolves was in Ballroom D. Or Meeting Room D, whatever they want to call it. It was in the biggin.
Okay, looking. Hold on. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. Let's see. ACC, Ballroom D, Werewolves. Yep, my bad.
Booyakabush.
For one of the most rare of times, I will say, you were better informed than myself. I'm not saying you were right, but you were better informed.
Anyway.
My information was mixed up.
Yeah, no.
Therefore, someone misinformed me. Therefore, I'm not wrong. But in terms, you are still a little more of the
Anyways,
correctness than
I
myself.
think it would have been better had they kept it that way.
I think it was more expensive.
It didn't go over.
Well, here's the thing. They have the set time to be out of the convention center. Otherwise, they have to pay more because, excuse me, the cleaning crew that goes around has to wait later. So it's cheaper to do it in the JW Marriott because JW Marriott, they have a cleaning staff on hand 24 hours a day, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas the convention center has to pay these people extra to be there.
That's the thing. Like, it's pretty crazy how, like, at one point, like, doing one thing, like, doing one secret event, all of a sudden it's, oh, hey, it's no longer secret. Everybody's here. Surprise, we were going to do this. Oh, God, no. Stop rushing the line. Don't bum rush me.
Bumpity bum 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 bum, bumpity bum 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 bum.
But yeah,
Bum,
no,
bum.
that, because like they had a couple of those, and then like suddenly just blew up.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. My favorite is like everybody kept asking like, why aren't you at the VIP party? Why aren't you at the VIP party? Why aren't you at the VIP party?
Yeah.
Because everybody is at the VIP party, even if they aren't a VIP. Don't ask me how they got in.
No, I mean, you're not allowed to bring plus ones in the VIP party.
Really?
Dude, do you remember last year they would not let Matt into the...
I know they wouldn't let him into the after party, but I'm just saying.
They wouldn't let him into the after party because he didn't have his badge on.
Oh, my God.
And he works for Rooster Teeth as one of their head people for one of their main faces for the videos. But they look at him and go, sorry, you don't have a pass. I can't let you in.
Anyways, but like it was...
So I'm highly doubting, but...
I don't know.
It's like that one year, even Joel got shut out in RTX Sydney.
Oh,
Joel
yeah,
got
I forgot about that
Joel
shit.
got locked out, and then a guardian looked at him when he looked at this when Joel tried to get in. The security guard would not let him in because Joel forgot his pass. Joel looks at the Guardian and goes, "Come on, tell him who I am." And the Guardian looks at Joel and then looks at the officer and goes, "I've never seen this man before in my life." I mean,
Poor Joel. Poor Joel.
he just picked the wrong Guardian on the wrong day at the wrong moment. Had he waited 15 seconds more, there probably would have been a different Guardian there. And they'd been like, "Oh, yeah, that's Joel Heyman. He does da-da-da-da-da-da."
The security guard probably still wouldn't have let him in.
Probably not, no.
I mean, think about it that way. How many Guardians were at the after party with Matt?
But quite a few.
As a matter of fact, his own personal Guardian was there.
Yes. Yes.
And she was trying to vouch for him.
Yes.
And they wouldn't let him in.
Exactly.
So, apparently,
Uh-huh.
they announced RTX London, like, after tickets for RTX Austin went on sale.
Yeah, basically.
So people from London were...
Kind of like miffed.
Yeah, they bought
They bought tickets
tickets
to
for
go to
RTX Austin. And then 3 days later, it's like, hey, we're having an RTX London, guys. And then everybody was like, motherfucker.
I mean, it's awesome, but at the same time, it's like, really?
Oh, no, that got brought up in the Ask the CEO panel, and Matt's like, so are you going to RTX London? He goes, yeah.
Point proven.
He goes, yeah. Matt's like, I'll see you there.
Are you going to ask me the same question that when we get there? Because if you're not, don't go.
Love Matt. The best part was like halfway through, like he started doing like the voices for Sarge and for
yeah.
O'Malley and Doc and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, why not?
Like it was great. Like you could tell that he was having a freaking blast.
Oh, yes. The original 5 founders, they love the fans. They literally do almost anything for the fans. Except for Gus. Because that one... Well, no, I take that back. Gus would as well. Because...
He just won't sign anything in the bathroom.
No, he will sign it in the bathroom, but you get pee hands for signing it in the bathroom. A guy went in there, asked... And this actually happened to me as well. A guy went in there, asked Gus to sign something while he was taking a piss at the urinal.
That happened to you twice.
No, it happened to me once.
I remember this.
It happened to me last year at RTX.
Yeah. No, I remember that.
Because I was taking a piss at the urinal. Because
And we're like, hey, Corey, where are you? And we're like, okay. He goes, I'm in the bathroom. I was like, all right, we'll meet you in the bathroom. So that way we...
Yeah, because I had set the penguin
and then the guy's
on the paper towel
the
dispenser.
guy's like, are you the penguin guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you sign this for me? And you're like, fuck it.
I signed it for him with pee hands. And they looked at me and said, "You're disgusting." And I said, "You should have waited outside." I'm sorry. You asked for me to sign something while I'm taking a piss. You're going to get the hands that I was just touching my dick with. If you don't want my dick skin on your signature book.
There is a time and place to ask people to sign things while they're pissing is not one.
I mean, I'd been more than happy to sign something for him while I was taking a shit. Just slide it under the door. Hell, why not? Would you like me to stamp that for you, too? Hold
Basically,
on.
the moral of the stories are do not ask somebody in the bathroom to sign something immediately.
I mean...
Now, it would be another thing. It's like, hey, man, after you're done here, would you mind signing this outside?
No, if that's the case, why not just wait outside the goddamn door?
Well, what if he had to pee too?
Oh, well. Wait.
Yeah, but you're going to leave before he does.
Now, if I'm in there taking a shit, sure, ask me to sign it, slide it under the door.
Oh, my God.
I will more than happily take your autograph book, stick it under the toilet, take a shit on it, close it back up, and slide it back out to you. Because that is a shitty autograph.
Oh, my God. You're a horrible person.
I mean, I'd sign it first, but...
You're a horrible person.
But that's what you get.
I don't know. Like,
when you ask for stuff while I'm going to the bathroom, that's what you're going to get.
I fully believe
It's
that
all fairness.
Somebody asked a question in the fan service panel. Like, have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Miles? Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh dear God! Shut the hell
I
up.
quite literally looked at it. I go, if he does not answer this question like this, I will lose certain respect for Miles. And the way that I wanted him to answer the question is I wanted him to look at it as like, no, I haven't. And now I'm never going to watch it because you told me to. Because like the way it was asked was like, you must watch, we must force you to sit down and peel your eyes back while you watch.
There are some people that are that crazy.
Like he was that intense with the question.
I'm not gonna lie.
But no, Miles was a sport about it.
Oh yeah,
He was just like, no, I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, apparently the
No.
rule for fan service was they were all supposed to come in cosplay. Only Miles showed up in cosplay.
That sounds familiar.
It was pretty great, actually.
I mean, they did that to Miles before.
it was pretty great.
They did that to Miles before. I think it was on an episode of The Gauntlet. I think.
I haven't seen any new episodes of The Gauntlet.
No, this was like season 2 of The Gauntlet, I think.
Miles wasn't on season 2 of The Gauntlet, was he?
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't The Gauntlet. It was.
What the fuck are you talking about? Season 2 of The Gauntlet.
They did a series where they had different departments fighting against each other in video games. Anyway, when they got to the Halo one, they told Miles that everyone's supposed to show up in a Halo costume. So they had him fitted in Halo armor and everything. Excuse me. And then he showed up, and he's the only one in Halo armor.
Oh, my God.
It's not the only time they've done that to him.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry, somebody was pinging my phone.
RTX was pretty fun.
Yes.
Aside from
Highly recommend
it
going
was
to
fun.
RTX.
Slightly a mess,
I did not get to go to K1 Speed this year. I was a
but still had fun.
little depressed about that, but it is the thing that
Well,
happens.
like doing the peripheries on Thursday night have actually become more of a
Yeah,
more of a pain. Like because
'Cause
like
they
I said,
had-
you
they
do
had
you do
two.
you do one thing, you do one secret thing. Like I know Jack's happy about it because he started doing the charity thing with K1 and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and that was the whole purpose. So he's getting a bunch of people there. But like you do one surprise thing, and suddenly like it blows up into
Yeah.
this massive thing that you have no idea anymore.
So the first year I went to K1 Speed, it was one of those things you just heard a rumor about, and you're like, oh, okay, let's go to that. And there was maybe 200, 300 people there. We got to run. I know I paid for 4 races, and I got all 4 races, and 2 out of the 3 of those races were within. 2 out of the 4 races were with someone from RTX, someone from Rooster Teeth.
And that's kind of fun. I wish there was.
And then last year when we went, I got 2 races because I bought them before they were supposed to sell them.
I think you got 1 race in like the official Rooster Teeth race sections.
Yeah.
And I raced twice, and I got 1 race within the official Rooster Teeth section too. When we were the first races out, like none of the RT people showed up. None of the RT people were racing,
No.
and there were at least I want to say 2,000 people at K1.
Yeah. Last year
I
it
want to
was
say
packed.
like 2,000
They got
people
close to
from
max
opening to
capacity.
closed were going in and out of that place.
Yeah, they got close to max capacity last year.
And there were still people that couldn't even like they had paid and they weren't able to run a race.
No, they were able to run a race. They stayed open to make sure they were able to run a race. They just didn't get to run with staff.
It was weird.
The place normally closes at, I think, 11 o'clock. They stayed open until 2 in the morning to make sure people were able to run their race.
Yeah. So and I can only imagine that this year it was worse.
I imagine they put a cap on it.
You think?
They most probably put a cap on it.
I don't know because it's not an official RTX event.
No, I'm saying the facility probably put a cap on it.
Maybe.
They were probably like, sorry, we're sold out. We're already maxed out for the night.
Yeah. But I still get the feeling that,
Because, like, I don't, in my opinion, I just enjoy the race. I don't enjoy trying to race with, I'm sorry, but I don't enjoy trying to race with the other idiots on the track. I'm saying idiots because
some of them are idiots.
They don't.
I'm not saying that they're idiot people, but they don't know how how
when
to do
you're
go-karts.
flagged to be the slower racer, you're supposed to pull over
and let people pass.
They
don't follow the rules at all. And it causes a problem because
turn it into bumper cars.
my favorite thing is like, so you're taking an inside turn, but there's somebody slower in front of you, and he doesn't pull to the outside.
Yeah.
He pulls to the inside, blocking you on the turn, so you have to swing to the outside, so you wind up drifting the car,
Yep.
and then they get pissed at you because you're drifting the car.
A little bit,
But you had no choice, because if you didn't, you would have crashed the cars together, and it wouldn't have been good. I had somebody almost take
I
my
remember
head
that.
off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, because
they hit
he didn't slow down. He came, oh my God, and I was like,
And went,
no, right over me.
Yep.
And like everybody was like, holy shit. And I was like, am I dead? Because no, he didn't brake, he didn't turn,
No.
he didn't know what he was doing, and he just it was bad.
Indeed.
It was bad. So yeah, there are people there, and they don't care about how they drive. They
just want the experience of being able to go around it. They don't want.
yeah.
They're not there to actually go. And that's why I like to go before the event starts and get a couple of races in. So I can go, okay, I've had my race thing. Now it's time just to kind of weave and bob around idiots.
Yeah. So it just like it got difficult because like as you're doing your second
Yes.
race, you want to do better than your first race, so you're actually
luck.
trying to do it. But if your second race is with a bunch of the other people, then it's like, well, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So
That's why I get 2 races before at
yeah.
least.
Anyways, but
K1's a great place. I'm
it's
not
a
going to
fun
argue
place.
against
Yeah.
it.
No.
As a matter of fact, I would love if one was closer that we could go to. I think there's actually one over in Georgia.
There might be.
think
I'm not
there's-
sure.
I think there's one in Atlanta, Georgia, but I hadn't checked.
We'll have to, yeah.
Too
we'll have
hard
to,
on
we'll have
that.
to look at that.
I know there's an electric cart track up in Birmingham, but it's not a K1.
We'll have to check on the one in Georgia and the one in Birmingham and see what kind they're offering.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a video.
Yeah.
We might do a live stream on Facebook or Twitter, so keep an eye out. By the way, for our live streams, I'm going to announce this now. It's going to be a lot easier for us to use Facebook and Twitter because YouTube is doing this bullcrap where they're not releasing the live stream software for small channels like us.
Oh, yeah.
So we can't live stream on YouTube like we would like to. So mobile live streams are going to be on Facebook and Twitter for now until
Yeah. We can do, like,
until
computer.
YouTube decides to embrace the small channel owner.
No, they don't. They're not going to anymore. They've gone away from that.
So, but
Unfortunately. But we can still live stream from the computer onto Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. If I'm not mistaken.
yeah, no, you can still do that from the computer.
You
yeah,
just can't do mobile.
I'm talking about mobile live streams.
Okay. I know we can do mobile Twitch streams, but we haven't set up a Twitch account yet. We're kind of working on that.
Yeah,
It's in the woodworks.
yeah. It might come along. It might not. We're not sure exactly how.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you know. But
So I went to go see a movie.
you went to go
Friday.
see a movie Friday.
Or no, was it Saturday? It was Saturday. I went to go see a movie
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
I went to go see a movie Saturday.
Okay.
I went to go see Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Okay, how was that?
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's very action packed, very fun.
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, the driving in it is pretty insane. Like, I don't want to equate it to, like, oh my God, it was like the first Fast and Furious movie, but, like, in some ways, you're just kind of like, the driving was just, it was real fun to watch somebody
Okay.
do stuff. Like, I watched him pull, whoever the stunt driver did was really good. He pulled some really fucking complicated maneuvers. Like, he did a 360 J-turn back around.
Oh, sweet.
It was, I don't know how he did it, but, like, he went,
Probably got one of the he was probably practicing Gimmickara.
Like it was crazy because by the time that like he got into this turn and he swings the back of the car and then he swings everything back around immediately. Like the car is fully facing the other direction, swings it right back around in the other direction.
All right.
Yeah, no. Like you're sitting there going, huh. That's
the
exactly
thing.
what I did. I was like, huh. No more beer.
Yeah, my beer's empty.
We have a problem.
No, I've got more in the mini fridge.
Okay, I was supposed to say we have a problem.
I've got more in the mini
So,
fridge, but somebody is in the way, aren't they?
I bring this up because
Talk to you later.
the
jerk.
the advertisements for this yeah,
Advertisements for
the commercials. The commercial advertisements
commercial
during the movies.
advertisement for All right. I was here, and you came in. You were like, all right. And then you went, what?
Yeah, I do that.
Like you go from here to like back to here, or maybe like I'm halfway, and let me
Anyways.
come up to meet you. You know, let's meet halfway. That's not meeting halfway.
Anyways.
That's interrupting me.
So
Why are you interrupting me?
trying to talk
You're trying to talk about
About
what?
these fucking
you're going to
weird-ass
talk about
commercials. Yes.
Okay, continue.
So
So while you were interrupting me, you think about these commercials, and is that a thing we just do now?
we piss
Was
each other
this a
off.
thing?
Yeah, we piss each other off. That's the thing that we've always done.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm pissing you off?
Slightly.
Slightly. Okay. Anyway, continue.
Anyways.
So these commercials that you tend to talk about.
Why me, God? Why? So they play. Nature Valley has this commercial out,
Timothy made me do it.
and it's the you can YouTube it. It's the Nature Valley to be powerful commercial,
Okay.
and so it's got this 13 to 14-year-old chick, and she's standing out in the middle of some moorish looking field.
Okay. Moorish.
Yeah, like the moors in Scotland and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm there with you
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
So, and like it's cloudy and it's storming and there's lightning off there, and then like it cuts to a scene of horses running, and then like she takes out the Nature Valley snack and she bites into it and lightning crashes down and all sorts of stuff like that. And like then she starts running with the horses, and then like it stops and it flashes up the Nature Valley thing and it goes, "To be powerful." And you're going, what did I just watch?
You just watched a woman with the equivalent of 1 horsepower.
And you're really confused by it. Like I'm really confused by it. Going,
No, I'm
what the shit?
of what you've just described. I'm very clarified by what's going on here. If you eat a Nature Valley,
You're supposed to have 19 horsepower when you only have 1.
no, you are the equivalent of 1 horsepower. That's why you run with the group of horses rather than getting in your car that has like 200 horsepower and doing something even more.
She's not running with
awesome.
the horses.
What?
She's running in a field by herself. It just cuts to captions of horses.
So she thinks she's a horse. So this is a psychological altering food that makes you think you're a horse. So now you want to pull things and run freely through fields
Sure.
while lightning is going on in the background.
Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, whatever. The other commercial that weirded me out was so
Okay.
Denny's apparently has these shorts out for their new on-demand stuff.
Hold on a sec. Of what you've just described so far, I'm imagining someone taking their shorts, taking them off, and handing them out and saying something on demand.
Denny's has these shorts of their on-demand food groups.
Okay, so they're handing out their shorts with
No.
food labels on them, all right?
All right. So basically,
I'm
it's
just-
like
I'm
these
envision-
claymation monsters of like bacon and sausage and eggs and hash brown patties and stuff like that. And so I'm sitting there in the theater, and all of a sudden, like this very like extremely stereotypical hash brown comes up and he goes, "Hey y'all!" And I'm immediately going, "Oh my god, we're busting out of this booth!" And suddenly, like, everyone's like, "Oh yeah!" And so, like, it's all this stuff about how they're road tripping to bring breakfast to America on demand, and it's just really creepy and disturbing.
All right, first off, how do you stereotype a hash brown? Is that like stereotyping a black guy or a white guy or a Hispanic guy or an Asian guy?
Yeah, pretty much.
So was he like just a potato, and he was like, "I used to be a potato, but I'm not a potato, so I'm like hipster yo." And
No,
shit.
it was more like I'm a southern redneck.
Oh,
Wearing,
that's not very
wearing
hash brown.
denim overalls.
that's not very hash browny.
Yeah, like hash browns are for everybody.
Are they?
Yes,
Are they really?
yes. Everybody can eat hash browns.
That's what they want you to think.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Anyways.
You may continue. I just need to get another beer.
So it was just really weird. You're just left there going, I am super scared by what I have just witnessed. Timothy's screaming at you, by the way, for moving his mic.
I know.
He says he knows. But yeah, they were honest to God, just super weird.
Yes, you're welcome.
And
Sure.
I honestly worried about like the state of advertisement and marketing in the country, that somebody had to think these up.
You're worried about it now? Where were you when Budweiser did the naked sheep running across a football field?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh God.
It was the Straker commercial.
Oh no.
They had Clydesdales versus Colts on a football field. It was 11 Clydesdales and 11 Colts lined up like they were playing football. And there's two cowboys leaning up against the fence watching all this.
Oh God.
And one of the they're playing. They're like fixing to start a play, and you hear one of the Cowboys. It cuts back to the Cowboys that, "Oh God, there's a streaker," and it's just a sheep running across that's been freshly shaved.
Oh God.
Yeah, where were you when that came out?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
I don't blame you.
I mean, I blocked it entirely from my mind. Somebody's going to ask me about this podcast in 2 years. I'm going to go, what weird commercials? And then you're going to look at me and go, you went on a rant for like 15 minutes about these weird commercials. Like, what weird Denny's commercial? You know, the one where they're all road tripping and the hash browns, like, you know, all like
Excuse me.
southern redneck. No, I don't remember that commercial at all. I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Stereotypical hash browns.
So I guess we should move on to our next topic of the day. Toilet paper. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a minute to talk to you
About the importance of a clean anus.
the extreme importance of a clean anus and the toilet paper that you are currently using.
You should
It's
shave
about-
your butt.
It's about to get personal. This is where this podcast gets real.
Would you like to wax your butt? I'll pay for it.
I don't need my butt wax. No thanks.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I don't know if that's healthy.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't know if that's healthy.
Like you, I'm told it's like taking swamp ass to a new extreme.
Oh God!
Your butt will super glue itself together, basically.
Ugh. Ugh.
Imagine sitting down and then you just feel this immense pain because your butt cheeks have like suctioned themselves together because there's no hair to separate it anymore.
Oh, God.
How do women do it? How do you do it?
Because they have fine hair on their ass. You didn't know that?
That would explain in the hairballs.
Oh, my God. Timothy, I'm going to need you to do me a favor tonight. And,
Oh, God.
and
I'm going to get in so much trouble for that
beat
later.
the shit out of him.
Hey.
Anyways, so
I feel as though this topic has gone to a shitty situation. We should
It already is.
revert back to the toilet paper
exactly.
and clean this up.
I'm back on the toilet paper here.
Good. Let's clean this up. Clean this
Okay,
podcast up. Make
so-
it nice.
Bit of personal information. If you're like me, when you go to the bathroom, you can never get your ass clean. Like, it doesn't matter. You could use 3/4 of a roll of toilet paper, and your ass will still not be clean.
I don't know how you do it.
Like, honest to God, I'm a fan of the bidet. I believe in the bidet. Most people use the bidet wrong. When you use a bidet, you squirt it on your butt, and then you wipe to dry your ass. Don't walk around with a wet ass all day. That's just stupid.
I don't know. I like the squeaks.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever had a squeaky
No,
clean butt?
my favorite thing is people are like, oh, you're squirting water on your ass. What do you think a fucking shower is?
It squirts water on
You're
your...
squirting water on your ass to clean. Do you not clean your ass in the shower?
No, it doesn't go on your ass directly. It runs down your back and then goes...
So you're telling
and then
me
goes
you do
between
not
that
clean...
little crevice.
You don't clean your ass crack in the bathroom, in the shower. You don't clean your ass crack.
I do, but...
No, you don't. What you're telling me is that you don't clean your ass crack in the bathroom.
No. No. I clean my ass crack in the bathroom. But what I do is I let it run down my back, and it's that nice, warm, filling sensation. It just runs down my back and then goes right between the cheeks, right in there. And then you just scrub it all out.
Oh, my God.
I mean, when you go to rinse, you separate the cheeks, and you're like, hallelujah,
My point is that
But
you're
until
squirting
the-
water on your butt.
No, it still runs down my back. Why would I want to squirt water up my butt?
There is water on your butt.
There's water on my butt, but it did not squirt directly onto my butt. It squirted onto my
Well,
back.
you're not squirting
ran down
water
my
directly
butt.
up your anus either.
It's like when you unload on a chick's back. You unload on it on her back, and then
Oh
it
my
runs down
God!
to the
Why
butt
the
crack.
fuck are you talking about that? How did you even bring this into a conversation? Like, what the fuck?
You ask and you shall receive.
No one asked!
Timothy did. Did you not hear him? He plainly asked how that reverted to sex. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. I mean, take this for example. I take a squirt gun that looks like a penis, and I squirt water onto your back, onto your lower back. If you're standing up,
How long are you going to keep a straight face?
It will,
How long are you going to keep a straight face?
It will run.
How long can you keep a straight face?
How long can you shut the hell up for a
No,
second? Let
I'm
me
not going to
finish
shut
this.
the hell up.
You
It's
squirt
pretty
it.
annoying, isn't it? Pretty great, huh?
Yeah,
You having fun?
Yeah,
You having
I'm
fun?
having loads of fun. Just loads and loads and loads onto the back, and then it runs down the butt crack. And then you're not necessarily squirting it in the butt crack or on the butt, but you're squirting it on the back, and then it runs down the back, through the butt cheeks, and across the butthole.
And if you're not careful, it makes that half-inch jump to the vagina where, well, that thing is designed like a Venus flytrap for sperm.
Vagina? I thought it just rolled off your balls. We're still talking about the water, right? Where were you going with this?
We're talking about loads and loads from a penis-shaped gun.
It's a squirt gun.
Oh my
What's it
God,
gonna
you're a
shoot?
horrible person.
What's it going to shoot? Semen? No, it shoots water.
I wouldn't put it past you to put semen in it.
It would congeal too quickly.
Oh my God, I don't even want to know how you know that.
Personal experience.
Oh God! Oh, God! Ah!
Are you okay?
No, I have this mental image of you beating off into a super soaker.
It wouldn't be a super soaker. That'd take a whole lot. It's like one of those little pistol ones.
You're not denying that you beat off into a squirt gun.
It's a really tiny hole to hit, man.
Help! Help!
Do you think I would actually beat off into a squirt gun?
I don't know.
The what the fuck? By the way,
Beat off into a squirt gun. He beat off into a squirt gun.
the what the fuck is RJ standing at the door, listening to this, and trying to decipher what she needs to be disturbed about.
Someone was trying to take a nap, okay?
Yeah, shut the hell up, Timothy.
I can't unsee it.
What the fuck did you do to him? You broke him. Nice job.
I break David on a daily basis, let's be honest.
What did you do to him? You broke him.
I joked about beating off into a squirt gun and squirting it on a girl's back, but I said it would congeal too quickly in order to do that.
Now if you kept it warm, duh.
The question is how does he know this?
Science. You're the fucking kid.
No. He would have had to have tested to know exactly how long it would take.
Well, I'll give you a hint. He didn't test on me, so
Which means the man beat off into a tiny little squirt gun. As a matter of fact, I told him because he goes, "Are you okay?" I go, "No, I have an image of you beating off into your super soaker." He goes, "No, that'd take way too much. It was a tiny little gun."
I mean, it'd take a lot to
He
fill
has
up a super
confirmed
soaker.
the fact that he jacked off into a tiny squirt gun.
RJ came in to steal a chicken nugget.
I got woke up from a nap.
The least you can do is look at the camera and wave and say hi.
Oh my God.
Friends,
All this came from a conversation of toilet paper. Don't ask how. I don't know how he did it either.
Okay,
going to.
it went from toilet paper to bidet, and then the good sensation you have of wet things going between your butt, and then cleaning your butt in the shower, and then it was like, no, you don't.
He made a joke about hairballs.
Don't forget, especially if you're a girl with really long hair, how hair, like, if you're in the shower, hair occasionally gets stuck between your butt cheeks, and then whenever you get out and dry off, you pull it out. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. So apparently, if you're a girl,
No,
and
because I
know
asked him,
like the 0.5 girls that watch this.
I'm not kidding, especially if
Yeah, the 0.5
apparently if you
girls.
have really long hair and you're a girl, it gets stuck between your butt cheeks and you get out and then you got to pull it out while you're drying off.
And it probably feels amazing.
it does.
But my whole thing was because I
know.
made the point. I go, do you not like? I was like, so bidet is just basically a shower for your ass. Do you not wash your ass in the shower? Do you not like bend over and like get it clean?
Yeah, you do wash your ass in the shower.
Assistance for when you have a really bad case of the poops.
So
Exactly.
my point is exactly like for all
But-
those idiots out there, they're like, oh, bidet, you're squirting water on your pooper and stuff like that. It's a shower for your asshole. Do you not clean your asshole in the shower? You're gonna get it wet no matter what you do.
Yeah, but you're saying you squirt the water onto your asshole. When you're in the shower, you don't squirt the water onto your asshole. You squirt it onto the
Exactly.
the shower squirts onto the small.
Have you heard how he cleans his ass? He doesn't clean his ass.
The shower squirts onto the small of your back, runs down your butt. You know, it just goes over the curves
Then he
and
rubs
through
his
the
butt
canyon.
cheeks together. Then he spreads it, and then he just kind of lets the water go back
No,
down
no,
into the
no.
valley again.
I didn't say you rub the butt cheeks together.
There's no soap involved in the cleaning of his butthole at all.
I said you scrub I said you scrub between the cheeks, and then you let it rinse one more time while the water runs on, squirts onto your. It comes onto your lower back, and after it does that, it gently goes down between the cheeks, and you spread them ever so slightly so that it can rinse out the suds.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you guys are never allowed to do a podcast by yourselves again.
No,
We're never allowed to do a podcast. We're never allowed to do a
I haven't even
podcast by
said
ourselves.
my whole PSA about toilet paper. This is devolved.
It's not hard.
God.
Jeez, Tiffany's doing a real fucking shitty job.
He really is.
He's just bad influence, encouraging shit all the time.
He's been terrible this entire podcast.
Oh my god.
I can't even look at him hardly.
Anyways, so as I was saying, sometimes if you're like me, it's
I
a bit
know.
hard to get your ass clean.
Yeah.
You go through.
It's like one fly.
Well, you go through a shit ton of toilet paper. Like you can go through 3/4 of a roll of toilet paper, and your
Why
ass.
fly a thing?
Yeah, your ass doesn't get clean. So, here is my point. I have found the holy grail of toilet paper. It fucking works. I'm not gonna lie.
So I need to get
It
this
works.
toilet paper for you.
The red version of Charmin.
No. Screw Charmin. Charmin sucks. Charmin sucks dick. I can go through a whole roll of Charmin and not get my ass clean.
You wonder why I leave the Sam's Club roll, the Sam's Club pack in that bathroom for him.
You know what it is? You want to know what the toilet paper is, Corey? And you got to try it. I'm telling you. The Cottonelle. Cottonelle with the ripples.
Cottonelle with the ripples.
I like the straight ones better.
The rippled Cottonelle.
Yeah, I'll make sure to put that on our shopping list. Yeah.
I'll give you a roll. Give it a try.
Okay, I'll take you up on this expedition.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you'll
I will take you up on this expedition of cleanliness.
3 wipes.
3 wipes. All right, so I'm gonna have a chili burrito night.
Oh God, no! Don't do that to me.
I'm gonna have a chili burrito night, and
Put it to the test.
and it will clean it in about 3 wipes.
I'm not gonna say it might clean your chili burrito in about 3 wipes. I'm saying it took me 3 wipes to clean my ass for my normal loads.
Yeah, I'll make sure to go and put that on our shopping list right now. 'Cause it's such a-
Yeah, definitely put that on the shopping list.
Dude, no, it's the best find in the world. It's the greatest thing ever, along with hot water and good dentistry.
Sliced bread.
No,
You can slice bread yourself.
yeah. The best things in life are hot water, soft lavatory paper, and good dentistry.
You guys have fun. I gotta go do laundry and pack. So yeah.
Aside from you breaking me halfway through the fucking podcast.
Stop breaking him. I'm gonna send the cat in here to claw you.
Hey, it's not my fault. He just can't take a good load.
The entire time. Jesus.
So, are you gonna upload this later?
Probably.
Oh, good. It's gonna be a good loading.
You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole.
I feel like asking what the cat's doing there would be a loaded question.
I'm going to come up with a list of ban words for the podcast. Number 1, loaded.
I'll be
Or
sure.
load.
I'll be sure to load that onto the computer screen so that we can put it up there for us to see.
Like you do every night.
You damn right. You has a Mishu. Would you like to show the folks at home a Mishu?
RJ is going to show you the Mishu. If you're wondering who we've been talking to about this and recapping this in the middle of the podcast to, it's that person. It's that person.
Mishu, look at the camera. He has no interest in
He
the
doesn't
blue
give
light.
a crap. He doesn't care.
Bye,
But yeah, no,
Mishu.
it was that person.
Yeah,
that's
the
now
one that
off
just walked
camera.
out. Yeah.
Or were you when we needed fact checking earlier? We did. Corey fact checked me earlier.
I did indeed.
He fact challenged me.
Really?
Yes.
I had to admit that he was more correct than myself and that I was misinformed. But I was
Greatest thing to date.
but
It's recorded.
but I did not admit that I was wrong because I was not wrong.
You went. You were there in person in the ballroom.
I was not wrong. I was misinformed about
By yourself.
about what it was.
You misinformed yourself.
He's trying to find a place to get settled, so I took him out of his window to watch it play, of course.
I have a cat now.
You have my cat,
Whose cat?
our cat. I'm watching you.
No animals are harmed in the making of this podcast, we assure you.
Usually.
No,
I feel
we-
like
we
that's a
assure
loaded
you.
statement.
Does he count?
I think he does.
He's a penguin. Yeah, so definitely an animal.
He's the penguin from Batman, everybody. Don't be fooled. He is the real penguin from Batman. We pulled him out of the comic books, and here he stands.
Well, technically I sit, but
You know what? Stop questioning me.
I feel like
He who controls the cat controls the podcast.
I feel like that's a loaded statement because we could pass the kitty around.
I scared off RJ. she's run. She's disappeared.
Yeah, she probably went back to bed.
Anyways, so what next? Anything pressing, urgent that you feel we need to talk about? We need to discuss.
I got to go back and work again tonight for what show was it? I said I was working on.
Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent. Yeah, at the Impact Theater tonight.
Ted Nugent. Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be trying to brew some beer here soon.
He's being a good kitty. Yeah.
Because that's actually something we have not talked about in quite a few podcasts is brewing beer.
Brewing beer. Yes, we haven't had a chance
you
to
know,
brew
the
beer
thing
in
we're
a
kind of
while.
based on.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance. We haven't had a chance to brew in a while though.
That is very true.
What are you doing?
He's about to explore.
He's about to knock things over, isn't he?
Yes.
Shh. I've lost control of the podcast. I've lost control of the podcast.
You lost control of the podcast when you invited me to it.
He's not happy with you.
No, he's not happy with me at all.
You ruined his chance of exploring things. Give him to Timothy.
He knocked Timothy on the floor the other day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's some hate between the cat and Timothy.
There really is. He was upset that Timothy got to go to Texas and he didn't.
Yeah. Cat's jelly.
He gets super jealous.
You know, I said that word. I don't think I'm ever going to use it again. It felt
Probably
wrong.
not, no. Yeah.
Felt wrong. Felt really, really wrong. Really? Really? You know that mic's not recording, right?
He wanted to be a part of the podcast.
Oh my God.
Why do you think he sat there? And you have offended him by telling him it's not working. See?
Oh my God. You're a horrible person.
How am I a horrible person? I'm trying to include them. I included Timothy. Now I'm including Mishu.
Okay.
How am I a horrible person? I think I'm an adorable person.
An adorable person?
An adorable person.
Are you adorable person?
No.
I'm glad you caught that.
I don't believe anyone can pick me up, set me against the door, and then fuck me.
I'm glad you caught that. That joke was in poor
I'm
taste.
adorable. As in
That
cute,
joke was in poor taste, I'll admit it.
but I'm not adorable.
I'll have to tell Emily about that.
She already knows.
Oh, she knows about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome. And the cat has refused to join our podcast thanks to you.
It's not thanks to me.
It is thanks to you because
No.
he has turned his back to us.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Thank you, Internet. You were the reason I go to therapy. I'm kidding. You're not. You're actually the reason I stay out of therapy.
And the reason that I drink massively.
I do that kind of free will, but yeah. I'm not an alcoholic.
AA is for quitters.
What's AA?
I'm not sure. Somebody said that to me once, though.
Oh.
I figured it was something bad.
I don't know. I thought of vacation.
That's why I complete every project I do.
I'm still working on mine.
I don't want to wind up in AA. Anyways, so
Yeah.
we have derailed the podcast. We've talked
So
about
hard.
toilet paper.
So
we've
hard.
discussed RTX. We've discussed
Accordingly.
other pressing matters.
Do we have anything else to load into this podcast?
I don't know.
Because this has been a load as we go podcast.
Now I feel like we just turned this into porn.
Are you downloading it?
No!
Oh.
But with all the fucking references you made, might as well be.
I've made no references to porn. Phallic imagery, yes, but porn, no. Porn in and of itself
I think we need
is
to
a
stop.
disgusting thing sometimes.
I think we need to stop before this goes any further.
Well, but we have to load at least one more subject into this.
I don't have another subject.
All right, well, let's talk about why you don't have another subject to add into this.
I don't know. I asked you to come up with something other than RTX. What did you do? Nothing. I brought toilet paper and weird commercials. What did you bring?
Loaded questions.
Okay. I'm done. I can't anymore. Nope.
Oh, you guys. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
Once again, thanks from Corey Jeter, a.k.a. the Penguin Guy.
I'm going to go cry.
David's going to go cry. Mishu says thank you while he cleans himself, and so does Timothy.
All right.
Thank you, folks.
Bye.